All right, so today we've got to get this leveled and get this plastic rolled out and put down. We're not going to put it all the way across, but we're going to put it almost probably 3/4 of the way across, because we're not going to do for the corn and the purple hull peas. That's all going to be planted in the dirt without the plastic, just because it would be a pain to have to put one hole per kernel of corn, and that's just a waste of time. Most of the time when the corn and peas get big enough, it's gonna block out the weeds anyway. You'll have some make it, but it's manageable. So let's get to it, and I'll be back when I am done. All right, so we were working and we found a couple of friends here. We got a toad right over here, but I think the greatest find is this little fella. This is a speckled king snake. It's the second one I've seen this small in almost 40 years of my life. I've only seen one other this small. Normally they're 4 foot long. But I thought that was pretty cool. Figure you guys want to see it. Really docile. Didn't try to bite me or nothing. Very, very friendly. These guys are great for the garden. They will kill your pest. Also, they will kill your poisonous snakes. So we're going to keep him here and let him watch over the garden. We're going to release him over there in the wood line. But very friendly, and like I said, these are a great pest control. I know a lot of people don't like them, but they all have their place. So we're going to go ahead and let this guy go. We're going to continue to take care of this garden. All right, so we got it all leveled out. Now we got to get this plastic rolled out, cut, and secured down. That's going to be the next thing we're going to do. All right, so today we're going to be putting this plastic down on the garden. It's actually the next day from the beginning of this film. Had to take care of some stuff, so I'm going to kind of go over how this plastic works. Pretty simple. First thing is first, we're going to roll out our first line. All right, so as you can tell here, we got it rolled out. Now this is 6.5 foot wide. So we have to cut the end, take a torch, melt it a little bit, otherwise it will unravel. And I'll show you that here in a sec. All right, once we get the length you need, I'm gonna cut it. So a little bit long because we pulled it a little tight, too tight. Alright, got that cut. As you can see, it's already trying to come undone. Take your torch. Not that much. It ain't gonna take much. Not much heat at all. Just seal that in so it won't unravel. We're going to do the same here. Done. Now, let's get this bad boy secured to the ground. All right, so as you can see here, we got it folded out. Now, we've got to get her staked down. We're only going to stake this side down right now. Just this side. Do one here, one in the middle, and one on the end. That's all we're gonna do. I'll be back when that's done. And I forgot to mention, we're just using foot-long garden stakes. You probably don't need that long. These are a lot longer than you really need, honestly. These are a foot. Like I said, you probably need maybe 6 inches. You really don't need them that long. But anyway, we'll finish this up and be right back. All right, so we got that done. Now, we're not gonna do this side yet, because we're gonna roll another roll out and overlap them. You don't have to overlap them, but where you set them side by side, you're gonna get weeds come up. If you overlap them, you're not gonna have an issue with that. The only place you're gonna have weeds come up is anywhere where there's a hole. They'll even come up where the stakes are at, little bitty patches of weeds, but that's okay. So let me get this another strip rolled out here, and I'll come back to you and show you how to do that. Now, you would probably need to run, this is the 6.5 foot wide. You would probably need to run some down the middle. I'm not going to worry about that because I don't have enough stakes right now. I may go back later and do that, but as long as I pull it tight, overlap it, and secure it, we should be good. Like I said, you probably would want to put 3 down the middle. Like I said, I didn't use the 6.5 last year. I used the 3 foot, or not, yeah, 3 foot 2 years ago. It just took longer. This seems like it's not going to take very long at all to roll this out and cover most of this garden. But I'll be right back with you. All right, so what you want to do here is you'll see you'll have a line on each side. What is it, like just a couple inches there? It's on both sides. We're going to line that edge up with that line there, and then we'll tack it down on one side, and then we'll run it down to the end. It's going to be a lot easier with 2 people, but we're going to do this by ourselves. We'll get it done. All right, so we got that one done now. So we got 2 wide. It's probably going to take about 2 more to get as far as we need. We did decide, originally I was going to plant the corn down here, but it's shaded too much. But I've decided I'm going to plant the squash down here. The squash doesn't require as much sunlight. Whereas the corn needs pretty much full sun. It thrives in full sun. Squash plants, you'll see they'll start looking wilty during the day in direct sunlight. Every time I plant the squash out here, it doesn't kill them, but they'll kind of shrivel a little bit and go limp, keep from direct or minimize the amount of surface space that the sunlight is hitting. So we're gonna try and do it over here, right over here. Like the first thing I'm gonna plant, we'll do squash and zucchini, and then over here we're gonna do the corn where I did the peas, and the peas where I did the corn, and then we'll do our tomatoes and all that. But we'll probably do all the peppers and stuff like here, right back here. But that's pretty much it. Just repeat the process. If you're gonna go all the way across, go all the way across. Just repeat the process. Excuse me. Got a little windy here, so it's blowing this plastic up. It's made a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's doing all right. But like I said, just keep on doing it. You can see here now, one thing I did tell you that I didn't realize was not on this plastic. It is on that plastic over there. It's got the felt bottom. This one does not, that I am putting down, but this one here, you can kind of see it's got a felt bottom. We're gonna try this. It was a little cheaper per square, I guess you would say. That was only 3 foot wide. This one's gonna take me a whole lot quicker to put down. I do see it's a little bit lighter without that felt, so I'm kind of worried about the wind blowing it up. But if we have to, we'll put some extra stakes down, get it taken care of. We're gonna end up staking probably this all the way down on the end, and then when we end this, we'll stake that all the way down on the end. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna finish up doing, and we'll see you next video.